peer-to-peer exchange platform, when we came on board 2014, the platform allowed you as a person to be able to send crypto to us as a platform, and then you will be able to trade with a fellow buyer or seller on the platform without having any fear as to if your funds will be sent to you or the Bitcoin itself will be sent to you. So that problem was solved when we came on board. So Remitano completely solved the problem of you having fear of having the value for whatever coin you want to buy. And we've also introduced so many other coins that you can exchange your fiat for and get the cryptocurrency. Just like we know, a lot of speakers came on board and they showed you so many cryptocurrency, but a lot of these cryptocurrency are based on Bitcoin. And Bitcoin seems to be our strong point in Remitano. So at Remitano, you can purchase your Bitcoin and get it instantly without having any fear as to if the coin will be delivered to you or if your money will hit your wallet. And I believe a lot of our users can testify to that, when they trade on Remitano, the next thing is just go and sleep because you're sure your money is going to hit your account or the Bitcoin is going to hit your wallet. Please, next slide. So like I said, the company was founded in 2014 and the company is based in Seychelles. The parent company is Babylon Solutions Limited. The founders comprise of banking professionals with extensive experience in financial products and e-services. We have so many experts in e-payment solution and development of agile systems. So the system itself is custom-based and it's built to solve a lot of security hitches when it comes to trading on cryptocurrency, because I can tell you vividly, one of the major challenges we have in the blockchain technology is security. And Remitano, to us, that is just a piece of cake because we've effectively handled that. We have solutions and hardwares that ensure that this is well taken care of. Next slide. So these are our growth. We reached a lot of milestones, especially when you go to Alexa and you check our ranking. In fact, the growth with respect to other existing exchange platforms has been exponential. When we started, we thought we had a 5-year plan, 7-year plan, but we are surprised that we've surpassed a lot of those goals. If you look at our ranking, we've been growing in leaps and bounds. Please, next slide. So currently, our growth stands majorly in Vietnam. We have over 56% visitors, and then in Nigeria, followed by Malaysia. Prior to now, Malaysia was on top, but of recent, Nigeria has, after the introduction of the Naira wallet, we had a very high exponential ranking because a lot of visitors started using the platform because it's fast and very secure. Next slide, please. So our growth also, so far we have traded in volume over 500 million, and in terms of users, we have over 1.1 users, and we are currently expanding in over 30 countries. But our major, like I said, our major and exponential growth is in Vietnam, Nigeria, and Malaysia. And like I said, safety, security, and sustainability is really our strong point. We want to ensure that users, when they come to our platform, they don't have any fear as to whether they will get value for their money or the coin they paid for. And speed, like I said, that has been taken care of by the introduction of the Naira wallets, because prior to now it was a serious challenge where you get to send your Naira to party A and it takes a long period, or while you send the money to party A is not currently online, so before he gets to release the coin, the value of the coin had dropped, and that affects the value of your money. So we had to introduce a Naira wallet that in the Nigerian market, which makes it very easy for the users to deposit Naira and in turn exchange that for whatever cryptocurrency that is of their choice, which we have on our platform. Currently now, we trade with Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Tether. Please, the next slide. So in Nigeria, we've traded in volume over 93 billion Naira. And in terms of users, we have over 120,000. Then our daily trade in Nigeria is over 1,700 plus daily. And like I said, we are also growing exponentially. Next slide, please. So in terms of publicity and press, these are the following platforms that you can get details as to what Remitano is doing on a daily basis and what the products we are churning out, the ideas we are following in the market, in the crypto sphere. Next slide, please. So, like, what advantage does Remitano have in comparison with other platforms? Like, our UI is very simple. Very simple. We have to take out so many things. We have to rework the UI over and over again and take out things that are not important. So, and we also have 24 hours support on our system, on our site. A lot of users, in fact, when I came in, someone was telling me that he can trade even if it's 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the midnight. And that has been the story. Then also the fees, when it comes to our trading, the fees are very, very low compared to other platforms. KYC, prior to now, when I wanted to buy Bitcoin with some of the platforms, it takes, in fact, some of them 1 week, 2 weeks to have your KYC confirmed. In Remitano, when you send all the documents required, your KYC is confirmed instantly, so you can start trading instantly. And currently, right now as we speak, we are the biggest player in Nigeria. Next slide, please. So these are our growth and milestones. We started, like I said, the first line of code was written in 2014. The official launch was in 2015. We gained position in Nigeria in 2017. We actually partnered with Remitano, with GT Bank this year, and other banks are also on board already. Then we recently introduced our swap trading, which will allow you to exchange the various fiat cryptocurrencies for the others, for the likes, like trading, just like we have in Binance, Bitrex, and the rest. So on Remitano, you can change your Bitcoin to Ethereum, your Bitcoin Cash to Tether dollar, and the likes. So that is ongoing, and we also have in the pipeline to introduce an API very soon that will help other application developers to integrate whatever application they are developing to Remitano, because when it comes to users and clients, we have the number. Next slide, please. Recently, we just did an event, a cryptocurrency blockchain exclusively for women. There was a speaker that came on board and was speaking about inclusion for women, and it's true, and ladies. I really would love to see us in Nigeria here organize a cryptocurrency conference or put something up for ladies, because they seem to be completely behind when it comes to cryptocurrency. So very soon I believe something should be put up for them to ensure that we carry them along in the cryptocurrency fair. We just recently had an event in Vietnam which was targeted for women exclusively, and we exposed everything about cryptocurrency to women and promoted them. In fact, there are a lot of guys that are also not into cryptocurrency. So the fastest way to convince them is through what? Women. So if we have a lot of women in the cryptocurrency sphere, I believe a lot of guys will also come on board, and that should be something to look up. Next slide, please. Are here for us, and we hope that the future would be greater and greater in the name of